A foundational practice in working with our feelings is the practice of simply recognizing feelings. We simply recognize that the feelings are there and practice identifying them for what they are. Rather than allowing the feeling to control us or consume us, we simply come back to our breathing, recognize the presence of the feeling, identify it, and silently observe it as it is. Our breathing and our mindfulness helps us remain composed and stable, even in the midst of difficult emotions. In this practice, we will be practicing recognition of feelings together. To begin, find a comfortable posture that you can sit in for the next few minutes. Sit in a dignified posture that embodies stability and presence. Allow yourself to feel grounded and relaxed in this stable posture. We can begin with bringing awareness to our breathing to allow us to settle and arrive more fully in this moment. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Breathing in, I feel my body stable as a mountain. Breathing out, I feel grounded and secure. Breathing in, I am fully here in this moment. Breathing out, I relax in this moment. As we sit here, observing our breathing, naturally, many different feelings will arise. While there is a time for identifying the feelings for what they are, such as anger, fear, anxiety, or worry, in this practice, we're only going to focus on the primary quality of the feelings and whether they are pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. This requires a very perceptive and open awareness that is able to observe the changing flow of feelings from moment to moment. We can have many different feelings in the span of just a few seconds. We do not have to grasp onto or fight against any of these feelings. We can just allow them to flow like a river, while we remain sitting on the river bank, silently witnessing the flow. When we have a pleasant feeling, we may have the tendency to cling to it. When we have an unpleasant feeling, we may have the tendency to push it away. Regardless of whether the feeling is pleasant or unpleasant, simply observe it and identify it silently. Breathing in, I know there is a pleasant feeling in me. Breathing out, I know there is a pleasant feeling in me. Or, breathing in, I know there is an unpleasant feeling in me. Breathing out, I know there is an unpleasant feeling in me. All we are doing in this practice is practicing to know that a pleasant or unpleasant feeling has arisen. We're not trying to make sense of the feeling, find out where it came from, judge it as good or bad, form an opinion about it, or create any story about it. We are simply recognizing that it is there and allowing it to be as it is. And we're using our breath to help us do so. When the feeling changes, we recognize the next feeling, again stating, breathing in, I know there is a pleasant or unpleasant feeling in me. Breathing out, I know there is a pleasant or unpleasant feeling in me. So many people are driven by their emotions unconsciously. They're not aware of what they are feeling, or they're unwilling to look at their emotions honestly, and they let their emotions govern their lives. Just by bringing awareness to our feelings, we create space between us and our feelings, and this already begins to lighten them and provide more freedom and ease. So practice observing your feelings and simply breathing with them, recognizing whether the feeling is pleasant or unpleasant. Breathing in, I know there is a pleasant or unpleasant feeling in me. Breathing out, I know there is a pleasant or unpleasant feeling in me. As you sit here, silently observing your breath, pay close attention to the feelings that arise and practice identifying them for what they are, focusing only on the qualities of pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Know there is nothing else you need to do in this practice than to breathe and know what has arisen. Allow the feeling the space to be recognized and felt, and it will naturally take care of itself. Letting go of the feelings now, return to your natural breathing. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And if it feels supportive, write about your experience in the comments section or in your own journal.